At this point, I just ask, why are we still using E.L.F? Listen, if there are products that you are still using from E.L.F. and you're like, oh my gosh, what can I swap this out with? Let me know in the comments and I will see if I can make a whole list, a whole video about things we can swap them out for. We'll try and do a dupe video on this because there's no way we can keep supporting this brand after everything that has happened, everything they keep doing that seemingly just purposely try to piss people off. I've done a few videos on them. I'll leave them all linked below. We are talking about idea theft today, or taking inspiration in quotes from smaller creators. And listen, this happens across the internet worldwide, everywhere. I get it. The internet has become so big. Social media has become so big. So many people use so many different platforms that at some point you may see something that may look familiar, right? Some people do straight up just copy people, and that's not okay. You can credit people and say you had inspiration from them, sure. But taking ideas, especially from smaller content creators, when you're a bigger content creator or even a huge brand, is crazy. Now, I've never had a brand steal content from me, and I'm not naive enough to think, you know, makeup has been around for hundreds and thousands of years. The beauty industry has been around that long, and everything I learned from makeup, I learned way before social media existed. But I'm not naive enough to come online and think that if I see someone doing something similar to me, that they are copying me. There are millions of people out there on social media, right? So at some point, someone's going to get the same idea. Not that much is original in beauty anymore. However, I have seen content that is suspiciously very similar to some of the things I say. Some points I bring up as a makeup artist from my experience that I've never really seen people talk about before. And things that I say and the way I say them, I have seen them on short form content platform. You know what? I'm not mad because I'm not going to be that person that thinks I'm being copied. Here's the deal though. If a brand stole from me, or if a brand steals from another content creator, it is much different, a lot different. One content creator taking inspiration or straight up stealing from someone else. One, the brand has $1 million or sometimes $1 billion budget behind their advertising. Could they not come up with something creative that doesn't involve stealing from someone? And more than likely, they are about to profit significantly from that stolen content, from that stolen idea. And yes, there are trends that go online, like social media trends and content trends where you do like a trending act or sound or something like that. And a lot of that content does come up very similar, but you add your own spice to it. So you've read the title, you know who we are talking about today again, and I'm sick of them, to be honest with you. Throw the whole brand away at this point. Can you remember this complete flop they tried to bring out a few weeks back? The basically edge control. Now listen, obviously I don't think hair gel is stupid. I just think E.L.F is stupid in general. The whole issue with this was, it's clearly edge control gel. They did not send it to one black content creator. Not one. They may have done now, and people may have bought it, but not one person did they send it to and say, how is this at edge control? Affordable edge control gel, cream, whatever. Instead, they sent it to people and were like, get the Hailey Bieber slick back look. Now, you may not think it's that deep, but I always say, brands are not stupid. They have people working, well, they are, but they have people working in advertising that are very, very experienced in this. They know the reaction they're going to get from people. They can predict that. That's why some of the decisions are made within advertising. There is no way in my mind that E.L.F have done these things over the past year, not just this year and last year, where they don't know the outcome. They were doing so well in terms of marketing themselves, and now they seem to be doing this Ragebait marketing, which is infuriating and will start to piss people off. Take a look at this.
Okay, so I am just a 24-year-old black girl from Shreveport, Louisiana. I have always came on TikTok and made different kinds of content, y'all. And one day I decided to use E.L.F Power Grip Primer for my edges because I ran out of edge control. And I made this video right here back in 2023. 4 days ago, E.L.F posted on their Instagram that they were launching a gel and an edge control with the brush and all that kinds of good stuff. Mind you, this was brought to my attention today by people who were coming from E.L.F's post and coming to my video, which is the only video on TikTok available where you can see somebody using E.L.F Power Grip Face Primer as edge control. I would never have known if people were not coming to tag me or coming back to my post and commenting and saying that E.L.F had literally made a product based off of my idea. And I just feel like nobody would have notified me, nobody would have emailed me, nobody would have tagged me. I didn't get reached out for a collaboration. I didn't get reached out for anything. They didn't even offer to send me a bucket of gel, a tube of edge control, none of that. Nothing. And I just want to say that I am still so sick and tired of Black women's ideas being ripped off by these big, huge companies. E.L.F was never a makeup company. E.L.F was a cosmetics company. And like I said, if you go pull up their new edge control, my video comes up to show you me using Power Grip Primer as edge control. No other videos. So yeah. E.L.F, like I said, email me something. Somebody from y'all team need to reach out to me because y'all ain't just pulled that idea out of thin air. You didn't. So yeah.
So that was the user Najanique on TikTok, and you can see in that video she is explaining that she made a TikTok a while back where she basically put on screen the best edge control, and she was using the E.L.F Power Grip Primer. Now, you may be thinking, why would a big, huge brand like E.L.F need to get ideas from someone on TikTok? But now, allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, let's break this down. E.L.F aren't in the hair game. They have never done anything with hair that I know that is a permanent thing. And they don't seem to be expanding into that just yet. Although brands like NYX are going into body and stuff, maybe they will in the near future, to release some random hair gel edge control in the Power Grip line, the Power Grip range, after this TikTok user did it, is very, very suspicious. It is so precise, such a particular thing to be doing, that it does make me think there was some inspiration that E.L.F took from that. In my opinion, allegedly. Because how are E.L.F just going to randomly come out with edge control that just so happens to be under the Power Grip name long after this individual posted her doing her edges with Power Grip Primer? You see? And listen, I'm going to say, I normally wouldn't just straight away accuse a brand of taking this woman's idea if it was any other brand. But the thing is, we know E.L.F are shady. We know they've become extremely lazy and will absolutely do the least at any given opportunity, including taking someone else's idea. This isn't even the only time they've allegedly directly ripped content, even recently from Black creators. What is very annoying about this whole situation, and we're going to get into another situation of E.L.F stealing content from a Black content creator, is their advertising, like I said before, was doing great. They were doing fine. I don't know what has changed. When people used to speak about E.L.F, it was to praise their products. You would hardly ever see any drama coming from them. Now, it seems like every release has some kind of drama attached to it. This seems to be some old white man advertising strategy where it's like Ragebait advertising. Why, as a brand, does it always seem to fall in line with taking from Black content creators? Do you not have anything going for you anymore as a brand that you've gone to this cheap, not fun Ragebait marketing? Because I don't believe they've done this by accident. Why not just pay this content creator a fee to be in an advertisement? Let's get into this next one. Moving on, like a little bit, not off topic, unfortunately, but this creator, Yanni Official over on TikTok, she's the owner of Face Card Co. They have some like fun looking lip kits, but otherwise are just starting out. So you can imagine the last thing they need is E.L.F coming in and just basically straight up stealing their ideas. Take a look at this. Her brand is called Face Card Co. Remember that.
E.L.F Cosmetics stole my likeness and stole my brand. Face card never declines. Watch this, and then I'm gonna drop the receipts, y'all. It's a mess.
I'll take all of this. Cash or card? Face card. Full brightness.
Oh, let me see what
Reach. Wait, get my good side. And my other good side.
Okay. Her face card's insane.
Reach, but still the same bitch. Bar for bar, stole my content. Not an original idea in sight. This is my brand, my likeness, and my IP. Yet alone, I have my own cosmetic line to promote. How am I supposed to do that when these brands are attaching their products to my brand? It's on their website. Like, it's even on Google search. And this is just a snippet of the face card videos I have done over time. My lawyer even emailed them so that we can settle this offline. We sent them a cease and desist, and they have not responded. They got the cease and desist because it's certified mail. They approached me in the beginning to do a brand deal with the skincare.
Oh, wait a minute. So they know she exists. Yanni, finally got another e.l.f. skin. Let me know if you're interested in the below. I was thinking of going back to them to meet us something US. Oh, at a price. Thoughts. Brand e.l.f. skin. So I think it's the Rama Manager. Product Bright Icon Vitamin C, E, and something serum. Oh, I got asked if I wanted this. I did not reply. And then the deliverables there as well. One TikTok video, whatever.
Incorporate face card. Nowhere in the contract, nowhere in the conversation did they even tell me they were doing a face card campaign, yet alone I was a part of the rollout. This is the PR packaging they use for their campaign. This is the packaging for my lip kit. I invested so much money and so much time into my idea and building out face card and having my own brand, face card cosmetics, just for brands like Neutrogena and e.l.f. Cosmetics to come and steal my stuff. Let's not forget, this is not the first brand to come and steal my ideas. And those two aren't the only one. There's a list.
A face card that never declines. Bank with Neutrogena.
It's not okay. Come up with your own ideas. Do you have a department for that? Stop stealing. I want to add this update before I post. e.l.f. Cosmetics just reached out to my lawyer and said they are doing absolutely nothing to resolve this. So how is that okay?
So she has a whole playlist over on TikTok of these face card TikToks. It's a 50-part playlist that she's been doing for a very, very long time. Now, here's the deal. They know she existed. They know her face card situation. And they come out with this. 2 incidences of them knowing something exists from a black content creator, and then they completely ignore the content creator. She has 2.9 million followers on TikTok. You couldn't include her? You couldn't include this person with 2.9 million followers in your advertisement? Now, I know there would have been a fee involved, but do you not make enough? Are you not buying up brands too? e.l.f, come on now, you're pissing people off. Again, e.l.f are coming in and just very obviously copying from creators, especially given that this woman has her own brand in the same industry. How they could do that to her is just beyond me. So her video went a lot more viral than the first girl we looked at and got so much traction that allegedly e.l.f put their account on private for a bit. That's absolutely insane if that's true, but people did also sell out her lip kits. So, Yanni herself says, the depression I've been going through because e.l.f. Cosmetics is stealing from me is not okay. I literally have to motivate myself every single day. It's not right for creators to put on so much time into our creativity and brand for these big corporations to come and steal from us. I'm just cutting into myself right here to interrupt myself. There is more to this story than we thought. I just wanted to add this in because I've just seen Jen Loves, you know, cover this. The day I filmed this, I filmed it and then watched her video straight after as I was taking off my makeup and cleaning up. As I do, I love her content so much. It's so well researched. It's so well, I mean, you'll just see, it is so well done. But she found a few discrepancies on what was said by the original poster. So if you have not seen Jen's video already, go and check out her video. I'll link it down below. Without ruining too much of what she reveals in this video, Jen found out that the original poster's business wasn't even launched before e.l.f. had already done the original face card campaign. And the content creator even did a paid post with e.l.f. using the face card bit just 6 months ago. Jen talks more on this from like a legal point of view, and it just all comes across a little bit shady. I always kind of take the side of the content creator first, or whoever against the brand, you know what I mean? So my outrage in this video is genuine, and then I watched Jen's video and I was like, hold that outrage for just a moment. Go and check it out. It's this one here. It's linked down below. And let me know your thoughts. Let Jen know your thoughts in her comments as well. I don't think there'll be a lawsuit. I think at least e.l.f. will reach out and say something and settle, but I actually don't think they're going to do anything. I hope they do. What do you think of both of these situations? Let me know down below in the comments. I do think they are both suspiciously suspicious. Is my point. I just can't support e.l.f. in any way anymore. But let me know your opinions down below as always. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.